Hello, Professor. I'm a student of Group 7. So we are demonstrating our project by sections. So in the first section, we are demonstrating the Ruby on Rails in the Ruby Mine ID. Our project structure is like this. If I close all the things, so in the controller, we have created three controllers. One for the comment, one for the list of users, and the other one is for the photo controller. And we have created two views, one for the list of users, which will be fetching all the list of users when the user try to log in on the link user/index. And the second page is photo.html.erb, which is for the photos uploaded by the user. So in the first one, we have included the CSS property as well as the JavaScript for some controlling. And this is the script we have included, jQuery and bootstrap framework we have used to make it look like more beautiful or something. And the second page is also the same. There are some CSS properties there, and the embedded Ruby content is there. And we have created three models for that. One is the user comment model, the other one is the user list, and the list goes on to the user photo. User comment will be belong to user photo as well as user list, and user list will be having many comments and user photo will be having many comments. So that's the project structure. And if I go to the database, so there are migrations created like this. We have created three migrations: first for the user creation, second for the user list creation, third one is the user comment creation. And there are foreign keys between user comments and user list, user comments and user photos. So these migrations are also created for the same. So now we will run our project on our Rails machine in the Ruby Mine IDE. So we can do it by many ways, but I'll choose the run. So it will run on the port 3000 on the local host. Let it start, and then we can test our pages on the front end. So we'll type localhost, port number, users index, okay. So as you can see, this has been loaded the home page. This is the list of users. So we have created four users. One is Abhay Tyagi, Manohar Singh Rajat, Vijaya, as we all are three are we three belong to this project, and one random person, Kavya Singh, for making it a list of four. So if I go to the Abhay Tyagi, this will open the page where all the photos uploaded by Abhay Tyagi will be there. Like Abhay has uploaded two photos, one is this and second is this, and me and Abhay has commented on this photo. So and if we go to the second picture, Vizya and Kavya Singh have commented on this photo, and the section tells the when photo was uploaded, and this that section tells like when this comment was made. And you can go to the like other users photos by just clicking on their name. So if I click on this name, so it will open photos uploaded by the Manohar Singh Rajat as well as the comments on that. So as you can see, the project is running smoothly, very fine on system. So we will discuss the second thing. So let's go to the Amazon S3 bucket. So we will open the Amazon S3 bucket where we have created an image bucket which is called photos 1025. So in this we have uploaded test images, 8 test images and 3 images as Abhay, Manohar and girls, which you can see. Like if you open this link, so this image is uploaded by me and this is of Abhay and this is the girl's image, which is if we are fetching the same. So these images are coming from here, Abhay, Manohar. For testing you can open this. So this is the image which is coming here. and the same list goes on. And we have made every object public, so it can easily be accessed in the public domain. And we have created a group policy also, so the Amazon EC2 instance can easily access our bucket. And this is the bucket policy we have added. So this is the principle we have added. This is the IAM role, so which we have assigned to the Amazon Photos bucket. So this is how the image photo bucket is working. And now I go to the EC2 instance. I created one instance, and now I'll be accessing this instance to run our Docker image on the EC2 instance. So we will first connect this instance with the command connect command. We'll first go to the directory where our PEM keys are stored, and now we'll hit this command to enter in our Ubuntu machines SSH console. So as we are logging into for the first time, it is asking for the fingerprint. So we'll press yes, and now it has been added to the machine. So next time we log in, there will not be any required of the adding the fingerprints. So we'll clear the window. Sorry. So now we will update the repositories. Because we built the image with the previous image, so when we install the Ubuntu image on the AWS cloud, it is the predefined image, but there are some repositories updated second by second in this world, so that's why we just hit this command sudo apt-get update, so all the repositories are updated in real time. And now we hit the following list of commands to install the Docker on this machine. And now we will install some dependencies on the machine by using this command. And it is asking for some more space because this will take some space on the system, so we'll press yes, and it will take time to install this on the system. Now we will hit this command to add a different repository, which is official Docker repository, and we will add the key. So this adds the GPG as well as the PGP keys on the system, because what happens when you try to connect with the any repositories, so the content should be validated, like the images should be validated. So GPG and CPG keys are used to validate the images. And now we have added the keys. Now we'll add the fingerprint of the keys. It will say first one say okay, and this will say like this is the UID of the machine, this is the key type we have added. And now finally we will add the repositories, because validation keys are added. Now we can successfully add this. So now our repository is added, and now we can run the update command. So it will update the newly created repositories in the system. And now by hitting this command, we can install the Docker on the system. It will take a lot of space because Docker contains like how to run the container. There are a lot of softwares involved to run containers on the Ubuntu machine, so it will take some time. Let's wait for this. And now we will hit the command to check which versions of Docker are available to install. So then we will choose one method, sorry, as well as the one name of the Docker version available, and we will install that version on the Ubuntu machine. By this command, we will check how many versions are available for Docker to install. So it is saying these versions are available. We will go with the first one, okay, which is created on a wiki. So we'll hit this command here. It will install the predefined version. So as you can see, it is previously installed, so no need to install it again. And now we will start our Docker service. First, we'll check what is the status of the Docker service. So as you can see, it is already running, so no need to run it again. Okay, so now we'll pull out Docker, which is stored on this Docker hub. And the Docker hub, we have uploaded our Docker image, which is on this repository. So we will pull this image on the AWS machine by Executing this command, it will pull our image from the Docker Hub repository, and it will first download the image and then will extract the image on the AWS machine, and then we can run our Docker image on this AWS instance. So like you can see, it is pull has been completed. Now the extracting is going on, so we'll wait for it to be done, and then we'll run our Docker image on the AWS instance. So the extraction is done. Now we will check the images by executing this command. So it is telling that OneHorse 1025 RWS is installed on this system, so we can run this by following command. So now you can see the server has started on the port 300. So how to access the server? So to access the AWS instance, we first look what is the public IP of that AWS instances. So we will go to the instances and we will click on the instance ID, and we'll check the public IP address is this. So we will copy this IP address and click on the port, shows the port name as well as the complete URI, and we'll hit enter. But we cannot access this web page yet because we are missing one thing, and that is the inbound rule, because by default AWS does not allow us to enter any port other than SSH. So to allow the entry on the port number 3000, we should go to the security groups. So as you can see, the SSH 22 is there only. So we will add it inbound rule. We'll add one rule, custom TCP is fine. 3000 is the port number. So we will allow anyone to visit our home page as well as the photos page. So we will save this rule and it will immediately be affected on the instance. So now we can go to the web page, and if you hit enter, it should allow the users to see the web page. And as you can see, the list is being loaded. So this is the user list. So if I try to open the Abhetyagi's name, so it will open the images uploaded by Abhetyagi. And now I will click on the user. This comment was done by Manor Singh Rajawat. So we will click on this name. So it should take us to the user photos uploaded by Manor Singh Rajawat. So these are two images uploaded by Manor Singh Rajawat, and the comments as well from Abhetyagi, Vizya, and Kavya Singh Abhetyagi. So we will select the Vizya's photos. So these are two images uploaded by Vijaya, and the comments are made from Manor Singh Rajawat, Abhetyagi. So as you can see, the project is running smoothly on the AWS instance. So we will now stop our instance. We'll first stop this running server because it costs us to run two servers on the AWS instance. So the server just stopped, and now we will stop the instance. So that's it. And our team members are Manor Singh Rajawat, Abhay Tyagi, and Vijay Lakshmi Patil. We have three have completed this project combined. Thank you, Professor.